Praise the Lord, Summit Kids Ministry. Thank you for joining us for another week of remote learning. My name is Brother Matt, and this week we're going to be learning about how God is our mighty fortress. This is based off verse that's found in Psalms 91, verse 1 through 8. We're going to look at some of the ways that things here on earth protect us and keep us safe, and examine that to how that relates to the way that God says He's going to protect us and keep us safe. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. We're going to start with our primary verse for today, which is found in Psalms 91:1. It says, "Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty." What it's basically saying here is those of us that find shelter, those of us that go and find a place where we can be protected and be kept safe, when we go do that with the Most High, which is God, then He will give us rest. He, just by being in His shadow, just by being around Him, just by being near Him, that God, the Most High, will give us a place to find rest and be safe. So today we're going to be primarily talking about God's protection. But in order to examine God's protection, we have to look at what protection means. Protection is a person or thing that prevents someone or something from suffering harm or damage. So can you think of something that protects us here on earth from any harm? If you said shields, structures, houses, and even other people, all those things protect us. A shield protects us from battle. Structures and houses, they protect us from the elements that are in nature. And other people, right? Our parents, mom, dad, they protect us from getting hurt, from making silly mistakes. So we also need protection from other things as well. Can you think of some other things that we need protection from? If you said weather, sickness, and even bad guys, all those are examples of things that we also need to be protected from daily. So today we're going to learn about how and why God protects us from Satan and all the other evil things that are in this world. So to start, we're going to look at how God is our protector. We're going to start by reading Psalms 91, and we're going to go through now our verses 1 through 8. Starting with the verse number 1, it says, "Those who go to God Most High for safety will be protected by God All-Powerful. I will say to the Lord, you are my place of safety and protection. God will save you from hidden traps and from deadly diseases. He will protect you like the bird spreading its wings over its young. His truth will be like your armor and shield. You will not fear any danger by night or any arrow during the day. You will not be afraid of disease that comes from the dark or sickness that strikes at noon. At your side, 1,000 people may die, or even 10,000 right beside you, but you will never be hurt. You will only watch what happens. You will see the wicked being punished." So what God is really saying in these verses is that He's going to be our protector. No matter what comes our way, when we go to Him, He's going to be there to protect us. He's going to be like the bird that protects his young, that puts over its wings to keep them safe from whatever comes their way. He says no matter what, whether it's hidden traps, deadly diseases, no matter what comes our way, He will be protected. And I think it's important to know, especially in this time right now, when we're going through this COVID-19 virus that is killing hundreds of thousands of people all across the world, across the country, and even in our own city. In verse 7 and 8, God says, "But you will not be hurt. You will only watch what happens." Again, whether it's 1,000 people, 10,000 people, God is saying we will be okay. We will be safe. We will be protected as long as we turn to Him and put our faith in Him and come to Him as a place of shelter. The way we go to a building to take shelter from the rain, from the storms, from the bad things, the way that our parents shelter us and keep us safe from different bad people out there. When we go to God, He's saying, I will protect you and I will keep you safe. It doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter how many people are dying, how many people are getting sick, how many people are being affected by something. God will be our protector. So now, on this slide, we have some discussion questions for you to answer. So on here, we listed 5 questions. So what you can do right now is you can go ahead and press pause on this video, and you're going to try to answer these 5 questions out loud or with your family or whoever is with you. And then once you think you have an answer to all these questions, then what I want you to do is I want you to press play so that you can go to the next slide, and on the next slide, we'll have the answers so you can check to see if you were right. I hope you're able to come up with some good answers to those questions. In conclusion, the Bible teaches us that when we draw close to God, He promises that He will be the perfect protection for us. He says that He will shield us from evil, that we have nothing to fear, and that no matter what, He will always be our mighty fortress. So, regardless what is happening in our life, whether it's COVID-19 or anything else, God says when we draw close to Him, when we come to Him, when we seek His name, He will be there to protect us and keep us safe from all of the things, regardless of what's happening around us or to other people. So I hope that sinks in this week, and remember to keep that in mind as we continue to move forward. God bless you.